All right, guys, good morning to the coffee run. Here we go. It's a Thursday, I think, right? Getting to it. Tomorrow's gonna be the day where I do the combined show. I'm gonna do a combined daily paycheck coffee run show. We're gonna talk about the $100,000 march that we did on the paycheck, and just kind of like some of the takeaways from it. We'll look at some statistics, but I don't have a full set of stats. So I blew away a bunch of the rolls, so it's unfortunate. But we can talk about how the strategies did, my thoughts on the strategies. We can go into the compounding thing a little bit, and we'll talk through it all. So that's tomorrow's show. But today we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I got a couple of things to just kind of go over with you for Crash for the Cure and kind of get a couple of things kind of out there. So yeah, saying good morning everybody in chat. Brian from Holy Roller, by the way, is going to be there. Brian put a couple of really fun videos out the last couple of weeks. Brian did a video on the repeater, the do-it-yourself repeater bet. Remember I show you guys that all the time, the do-it-yourself repeater. He did it. And again, it's a total swing for the fences, who cares kind of thing, right? And he actually hit it on his show. I probably shouldn't give it away. But he did a DIY repeater bet and hit it. It's so cool when that thing hits, and he was like me, he's all like, oh my god, I'm sweating, it's scary, and then you hit it and you're like it's an unbelievable feeling when it works, right? So anyway, that's great. Yesterday he put out the super secret strategy for the cruise ship, which I can't wait to talk to him about at the event. So Brian's going to be at the event along with Ryan. We'll talk about some of the scheduling here in just a minute, but that's going to be super fun. Can't wait to talk to you guys in person about cruising stuff. As noted on screen here, Milton, yeesh, man, my family got half lucky, half not so lucky. My mom and my sister, my mom and my half-sister, that's her daughter, they both live in Naples. So the storm sort of skirted them a little bit. They're waking up now to figure out how bad the storm surge was. But my mom she lives in like a retirement apartment building. So she's like a couple floors up, concrete building. They're safe and fine. They only lost power for a little while, so they actually did okay. Now it's about what the aftermath looks like for them. My other sister, who lives up in Pinellas Park, St. Pete area, they're on the east coast of Florida. Her house, we know, all their fencing is down, all the backyard shed, the fence, the toys, all that gone. Don't know about the structure of the house yet. They get back. They're going to drive back over tomorrow. Her husband does work for Florida Power and Light, and he has kind of done a quick drive-by, which he's barely allowed to do, but he's working to restore power for the rest of Florida. That's what he's going to be not home for probably a month. Just putting that together. I noted here Tropicana's down. You may have noticed in Vegas they blew the Tropicana up to make way for the baseball stadium. So there's all sorts of, Ted has got a video on that. Jeremy did a video where they live streamed the whole thing. You can go check those out. They're kind of fun watches. But Tropicana Field in Florida lost its roof yesterday. The winds were so bad that the roof blew off the stadium. It was a dome. They were using Tropicana Field as a staging area for all the first responders. Like, they were all down there camped out and the freaking roof blew off. So that's a little bit crazy. But anyway, it looks like from what I've heard so far, my family's going to be okay. People that I know who live in Florida are okay. Just, Tampa's going to be in a little world of hurt down there, man. They got so much water. It's unbelievable. And I got a really good education on how the storm surge works barometrically. So that was kind of anyway, all that said, let's talk about our stuff. Let's go talk Crash for the Cure a little bit. And I got a couple of announcements over here. Let's do this. Let's do this over here. So can you see that? This is our schedule. I think this is kind of like, let's do that. There we go. The schedule here is a little bit tentative, right? So I told you it's not set, it's getting set. I'm waiting for one person, the Ellis Island guy, to tell me when he's going to go. Everybody goes in around him. But some of the stuff we know, right? We know Coffee and Craps with me and Lori. We know that Garrison's going to go at 11 o'clock right away. He's the first guest we're going to have. Garrison, I know there's strong feelings. Guy busted his ass for us, right? Got us in Casino Player Magazine. He's given away, by the way, donations for every book he sells. Money comes back to the charity. Casino Player Magazine, every subscription they sell comes back to the charity between now and the end of the month. They're putting it out there for us in a big, big way. I'm going to be on Garrison's show next Tuesday night. He's going to interview me for about an hour. Talk about the event and kind of preview up, so make sure you watch that for sure. I had this market up ratings hosting thing. In that time frame somewhere, depends on the guy's schedule, is where the casino guy's going to be in. I'm not sure when he's going to be there. The market up and the comps ratings thing are going to be probably combined into 1 hour segment. Jacob from Rage Me This will probably come in right around when they're done. So he'll probably be moved into the Saturday slot just to fit his schedule better. Then we have Brian and Ryan. Brian from Holy Roller, Ryan from Mark the Point are going to talk cruising. I got some questions for them, but I really want them to kind of just hash it out a little bit. And then we've got, of course, I got a video filmed from Heavy. I got Bo coming in. We have all these great events planned. But between the interviews, we'll do interviews for about a half hour to 40 minutes instead of an hour this year. And we'll play some games between the interviews to kind of keep the show fun and motivating. And that's kind of what this week has been about for me, is like testing out some of the games between the shows or between the interviews. Like interview a guy, play some bingo. Interview a guy, do some 7 out. Interview a guy. Yes, by the way, Shackelford will be there. I don't have a schedule for him yet. He'll be there for sure. Shackelford, by the way, I'm looking real forward to his segment. Little spoiler alert here. You may know that Big AZ has put out this idea for a hard ways side bet, right? I love the idea. I think it's super cool. I don't know how the math works on it yet, like how to figure out what the house head should be on a bet like that. I've given the bet to Michael to evaluate and run numbers on. This is what he does. His job is to kind of vet games for casinos, right? So he's going to vet the viability of this side bet, and we're going to talk about it. His segment's going to be an hour talking about that side bet, how we did the math on it, what the payments ought to be, what the pay table looks like, what the house edge is, all of that stuff. And, given Michael's blessing, yeah, this is a good idea, we have other contacts in the field that know how to get side bets onto tables. And we're going to try and market it. It's going to turn into a thing, I think, right? Maybe. Cross your fingers. If the math works out, that could actually be a thing. That's very cool. I'm very, very, very excited about the Shackelford interview. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, that's the basic schedule. But check this out, guys. I did work last night on the Tote Board app. So the Tote Board looks like this. Hold on, let me get this slid back over here. So here's the Tote Board app. This will be displayed at the bottom of the screen all the way through Craps for the Cure. So as money comes in, we'll be typing it in. We're typing in real time how much money came in through the chat stream, the super chats, how much money was donated through the donation form, how much money was given to us in person, right? Donations at the casino or in person there, how much money we sold in raffle tickets, how many people purchases here. That means like you're buying a bingo ticket or bingo card, or you're buying an entry in what you'll see here in a minute. So people who buy stuff, that's what those tickets are going to be for. And of course, the $1,000 at the end is actual tickets for people that have bought tickets to be in the event, $100 to be in the event. So we've already raised $1,450. We know that Jeff from Atlantic Craps already said he raised about $2,000 or so. So add $2K to this, we're at about whatever that is, $3,500 on our way to $50,000. So we're going to start the event between $3,000 and $5,000 in donations. That's great. That's a great starting point. We'll be at about 5-10% on our way. So this will be this thermometer will be going the whole way through. So that's the big announcement there. Now I want to show you something here. We've been talking the last couple of days about these games, and I got this idea of like, let's interview somebody. Let's go back to the screen here. Let's interview somebody for 30 to 40 minutes. We'll go play a quick game of bingo, right? I'll do a quick bingo card. We'll interview somebody else. We'll come back. We'll do maybe what we're going to do here, the 7-out challenge. We'll interview somebody. We'll come back. We'll do So You Think You Can Press. We'll do all these different things, right? So the bingo cards should take 10 to 15 minutes to do one bingo card. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll do it once between the interviews. The So You Think You Can Press I did yesterday. We'll play it in real time with people there. $300. We call the numbers out. It's a pre-rolled set of numbers. Big AZ is going to deal it out, right? In the chat, you can buy a vote, win a prize kind of thing. And again, we'll do those as fast as we can. One person between interviews. So I'll interview Bo Parker. We'll do a So You Think You Can Press. I'll come back. I'll interview Shackelford. We'll come back and play bingo. Like that's how it's going to be rhythmically throughout the day. Always something for the audience to do between the interviews. That's the idea, is have chances to donate, chances to play along between the interviews. So that's my idea, between the So You Think You Can Press and the bingo. And we'll do bingo, a straight bingo, we'll do an X out, we'll do a coverall type of thing. We'll have some fun, okay? Now, today I want to show you this one here, 7 out. This one is going to be a game that we'll actually play as a group. So I think everybody who's there gets a chance to play. And what we'll do is we'll sell chances in the chat. You can vote on who you think is going to win this one. And all it's going to be is in-person shooters. So there might be 10 of us there, right? We don't know who's going to be there yet, right? But picture me. I think Alfredo may be there. Jen will be there. Of course, Ian will be there. Ryan will be there. Brian will be there. Jeremy from Color will be there. David and Alec, everybody, right? We're going to take turns shooting the dice one time. Just you shoot, you shoot, you shoot, and that's it. If you throw a 7, you're out. It's like musical chairs, right? You throw a 7, you sit, you're done. Last shooter standing wins the game, and the shooter or the viewers can bid on the winner. That's it. That's the whole game, right? And it should probably take about 45 minutes. If we have 10, 15 people there, it's going to take us a while to get through it. But that'll be kind of a thing where you can be talking smack, you can be waving your hands in front of somebody's face, you can whack the table, try and knock them out, right? It's going to be a lot of fun. That one's going to be a lot of fun to play, I think. The hard part of that one is going to be to get the people in chat to bid on it. I don't know how to do this yet. I want the viewers to bid on a winner. Like, put $5 down that so-and-so wins, and everybody who guesses the winner gets a prize. What the prizes will probably be is the not this, but a collector's chip, right? We're getting chips made that have the logo on them. So everybody who picks the right person gets a chip, something like that. It's validating it and whatever. So that's on the way. I've got to figure out how to make that work because we got to make the form happen in real time. So yeah, that's the 7 out game. That's what we're gonna plan for that as a separate, maybe like a break time thing. Let everybody get some water while we're doing the 7 out thing. So, and I think we'll have somebody MC that for us. So that's going to be it. Yeah, not my tickets so far. We've only sold 10 so far. But I think what'll happen is people who show up that didn't buy a ticket are going to have to pony up $100 when they get there. So that money will go up. It just won't be on the tote board kind of thing. So we'll get that figured out. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna supposed to keep them quiet, right? It's good to know where we start, though, right? And I think, last year we got to almost 30K last year, right? I think getting a good head start, I think, is important, and I want people to be really, really in tune with what's going on. Yeah, right. Who the first surprise cover? I don't know, man. That was a. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else? What else can we do here today? That's all I want. I just wanted to talk about that and get your thoughts on it. We have about 10 minutes. I only got about 5-10 minutes left because of work schedules. But in chat, give me a PC, would you? Give me a PC and a something. And what do you think about the ideas so far? What do you think about those game ideas and the way I plan to space them out and what you've seen so far? I think the 7 out's going to be kind of fun. It'll be a fun game for us in the building. I'm not sure how well that's going to play online. I don't know if it's going to be exciting online as it is in person. As long as I think we can encourage people to do some smack talk, that'll make that thing fun. But other than that, I think that's my plan. I think we got and again, I think if you have questions you want asked of the guests, good time to ask, right? I know Alan's going to be there. I know that Dan's going to be there. Jen and Ian are going to be there. Of course, Ryan and Brian, Big AZ. So everybody who's going to be there, I'm going to need a little bit of help, by the way, just kind of herding cats and keeping cameras aligned and all that kind of stuff. So just be ready to do some work, but not not lifting heavy things, just kind of helping me stay sane throughout the whole deal. So let's see. Any chance casino can give a meal as a prize? Potentially. Potentially. I think the games I'm planning, the bingo game, there will be one bingo winner every time I do it. So probably 5 winners of bingo. There'll be 1 winner of the 7 out. There will be 1 winner of the So You Think You Can Press. So the 1 winner of 7 out, the 1 winner of So You Think You Can Press, I can probably push the casinos to get a meal out of that as the prize. That would be great. The bingo ones, there's more of them, right? So more winners there. I think the thing I worry about, again, is if 50 people in chat pick Jen to win and Jen wins, I got to get 50 prizes out, right? That's why I'm thinking chips, like something that I can afford, right? To send 50 of, right? That's the kind of thing. So, yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try stuff out. Last year we tried some things that didn't work. I'm not doing them again this year, right? Things we tried last year were fun in person. They were not fun online. They were very boring. So I'm trying to find like fun things to do that are quick and that we can be loud with. Let's see. You arrive early PM Saturday only. Let's talk about that offline. Okay. Dan says, well, DI says you can avoid the 7. This is the chance for the DIs to put up or shut up, right? Avoid the 7. Brian loves the game idea. It's cool. I think we're gonna have fun. I think. Good call, Papa Chops. I will definitely ask about the meal. I think it's a good idea. Again, for games where there's multiple winners, bingo, only one winner, right? Each game. If 50 people pick the winners of the other games, I got to figure that out. So that's, I think, we'll have to figure out what it looks like. But yeah, one prize will be these. I told you, yes, one prize is going to be these dice right here. The 5-1 mixer that won me the $100,000. This exact set of dice, that exact number, is going to be a giveaway. So somebody gets to win that. Yeah. Oh, a free ticket for a raffle. There you go. There you go. A free raffle ticket could be a prize. I like that idea too. Actually, get a free entry. That's interesting. Let's think about how to work that, because when we do that, I got to go in with my credit card and put the raffle entry in for the person, because there's no way to get them in there. I can't just I can't just give you entries without money coming in. I don't think. We'll find out. We'll find out if we can. So, all right. Okay, it's 8:20. I really do have to go. I have a meeting at 8:30, but I got to prep for it. So I need about 10 minutes to myself here. So, you all are awesome. I will see you tomorrow morning for the $100,000 review show. Then I'll be off for a week, and I'll see you at Crash for the Cure next weekend. Next Saturday is the next time I'll see you after tomorrow. So, in the meantime, everybody, God bless y'all. Pray for the folks in Florida. Those first responders, especially, who are going to be without their families for a long time while they're working to get things put together. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.